Hi, and welcome to St. John's Episcopal Church. I want to let you know about a very special season in the church year that's coming up this week. Starting on Sunday, April 9th, the Episcopal Church and several other churches throughout the world celebrate something that's called Holy Week. Holy Week observes those days leading up to Jesus' death on Good Friday and his resurrection on Easter Sunday. And we mark each day of the week with particular prayer and worship that can be a little bit unique and, if you're not familiar with them, could be a little bit confusing. So I want to let you know about how you could join in our Holy Week worship and what you could expect when you come. On Sunday, this Sunday, April the 9th, we'll be celebrating Palm Sunday. Our service begins out in the garden behind the church, where we'll recreate the festal processional that Jesus had welcoming him when he entered into Jerusalem on Palm Sunday all those years ago. We'll bless palm branches and carry them in procession, singing praises to God. As we enter into the church, our focus will shift towards later in the week. We'll hear the Passion of Jesus Christ read by members of the congregation and close as usual by celebrating Holy Eucharist. Throughout the week, we'll have daily celebrations of Eucharist, beginning on Monday. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, April 10th through the 12th, we'll have Holy Communion at noon here at St. John's. The service starts at noon and will last about half an hour. We try to make so that you can come on your lunch hour and still have time to get back and grab a bite of lunch before you get back to work. Then on Thursday at 6 p.m., we'll have an agape meal in our parish hall, which adjoins the worship space. We'll remember Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples. We'll remember his humble service through the liturgy of washing of feet. And then we'll come in and share communion before stripping the church and the altar of all of its ornaments and decorations. This prepares us for the solemn occasion of Good Friday. At noon on Good Friday, we'll have Stations of the Cross in the Memorial Garden, where we'll walk together as we remember Jesus' last hours. And then at 6 p.m., we'll have the liturgy for Good Friday with a beautiful sung rendition of St. John's Passion, followed by communion from the reserved sacrament. On Saturday, we have our first Easter service in the evening. We'll gather at 8 p.m. in the Memorial Garden, kindle a new fire which symbolizes to us the entry of the light of Christ back into the world after his resurrection, and we'll hear recounted from the story of the creation all the way through the resurrection, the history of God's saving love and his relationship with his people. Afterward, we'll celebrate the first Eucharist of Easter, and then we'll come back together on Easter Sunday morning at 10:30 for a festal celebration of Easter morning, complete with flowering of the cross for the children, a sermon about the resurrection and the new life that Christ brings, and an Easter egg hunt for our children following the service. I'd like to make you welcome to join us at any or all of those services, and just remind you that in the Episcopal Church, if you have a question, you're always welcome to ask. So if something about the service confuses you, feel free to ask me or anyone else in the church, and we'd be glad to let you know more about how you can join in worship with us together.